Hola! Oh no. Hello, I'm Ashley, and you probably don't know me. I'm actually Lindsay's husband, or partner, and I've been the one making a lot of the videos for the past 2 years. I do the graphics and the editing and all those mumbo-jumbo bits. Now you might think, oh, I bet he knows lots about languages, and you would be absolutely wrong. Wrong on every level. I know nothing about languages whatsoever, apart from what I've watched in videos, and I can probably hold my own in like a nice conversation at a cafe or a pub and go, I know about all this. So you might be thinking, how do you not know any languages when you're married to Lindsay? Lindsay! Now, I'm not gonna lie, not being able to speak a language has actually been slightly embarrassing on my part for quite a few years. I've gone to a few polyglot conferences with Lindsay where I've done a bit of filming, and I've always got the question, so how many languages do you speak? And the answer is always nothing. And I always get this look of, and then the conversation drifts off somewhere else, and I'm always left there thinking, oh, I should have really learned the language. I can say please and thank you in various countries that we visit, like merci, bonjour, and so on. And that's about it. My ability to actually kind of talk to locals or kind of work out what's going on has always been very, very low. I'm actually quite lucky because on most of the trips I've gone on, I've been with Lindsay, and Lindsay's obviously very good at languages, so I kind of just rely on her as she goes off and talks the talk, and I sit there and go, that's very good, enjoy my coffee, or oh, camera. But in reality, I haven't had to do anything, which has been wonderful for me for the past few years because I've been very lazy and actually haven't done anything. Now, with this coming year, we are going to be travelling across a lot of Central America and South America, where, I've been reliably informed, they speak a lot of Spanish. Now, I don't feel that I can really survive an entire year by just kind of standing behind Lindsay and hoping that she's able to speak all the languages for me. So I've kind of taken upon myself to actually try and learn some Spanish. This isn't the first time I've tried to learn Spanish. I've tried to learn Spanish on and off for the past few years. If you check out my Memorize, I've got multiple courses that I've started, and I've got to the point of saying, hola, mi amigo. Oh, that's not wrong. When I was at school, I learned French and German. And when I say learned, I was in the classroom. I was in the classroom. Definitely, I was in the classroom. Now, this isn't great, considering I do actually have a GCSE in the subject, and it is kind of my fault because I haven't actually tried to keep it alive over these years. I've been far more interested in things like running and making films and all manner of other things, and I feel slightly guilty that my language ability has vanished. Just completely vanished. Now, I'm a primary school teacher, and as a primary school teacher, I'm actually expected to teach non-foreign languages. However, I've been very lucky in the past few years where I've actually done PE and ICT where other people have taught the languages for me. It works really well. So my current Spanish ability is, I would say, it's okay. It's okay. Me llamo Ashley. Hablo español, or hablo un poco español if I'm trying to show off to people. At the moment, I'm still kind of learning a few little like words and phrases and hoping that I'll remember them by the time we get to Central and South America. Because at the moment, when I'm just around Milton Keynes, there's not really much chance to use Spanish, such as Me gusta el celicero. El lago es grande. ¿Dónde está el supermarket? La ensalada, el pescado, la té, el café. Esposa. So as you can see, my Spanish ability is still quite low. I know a few things, and I know how to describe them very simply. Now, Lindsay is very good at Spanish. She's really, really good at it. She often amazes me, like, oh, Spanish. But I'm going to try and do it myself. I am going to try and communicate in Spanish. I'm going to try and order food in Spanish. I'm going to try and just survive in Spanish. I'm hoping that by the time we get to Costa Rica and Cuba and Mexico, I'll actually start learning a bit more just by the general being involved in the culture. However, up to that point, I've actually started doing a few things. Number one, I've bought a book. Number two, I'm doing Memorize. And number three, I've started writing a sentence. It's a very exciting time. Se tú, do you gusta? No manches. No manches. Hello, my name's Ashley. I'm from England. My wife is called Lindsay. She speaks lots of Spanish. I like to film and I love to run. Do you like to run? Where can I run around here? Now. I went for that because I thought it asked questions, it had a little statement in it, I got to talk about my life, and I got to talk about running. And as I started writing it, there was a few things that came easy, but then I realised actually those are quite complicated, so I changed a few words and then thought, oh, I could actually get a bit more technical. So what I've come out with is this. Hola.
Come on.
I'm going to change it so I'm less gringo-y. Hola, mi llamo Ashley. Soy Inglaterra. Mi bossa es Lindsay. Hablo más español. Mi gusta peculiar y carrera. Mi quiera marathonquera. Hesa tu gusta carrera. Hey grande quiera aquí. I don't know if I've pronounced any of that correctly.
Yay, well done.
My Spanish is still quite basic. I'm still learning and I'm still getting better at it. And I'm hoping over the next few weeks, months, and across the year, my Spanish ability is going to just get better and better and better. And hopefully over these months, I will surprise myself. Adios. Oh, subscribe and all that.